Hey, friends. Hi. Hi, Suki. How are you? This and that and the third. How are you? Hi, Tipsy Trinkets. Sage. Hi, Miss Timeless Wonders. How are you guys? I hope everybody's doing fabulous. The Snug Bungalow. Hello. Hi, Jessica Nice. How are you? I hope everybody's having a great week thus far. The One Simple Life. Hi. We must give you the power, but no pressure, of course. I have a hair sticking up. How's it going? You guys, those of you that watched me during my vintage vanity the other day, and I was swatting at a what I thought was a wasp, here to find out it was a mud dauber. I don't know if you guys know what mud daubers are, but they're a lot less harmless than hey Michelle. Hi Cjo, welcome or yeah, Shijo, welcome in. Angela, Sarah. You don't know what a mud dauber is? Google it. Google mud dauber. Hello. Hi, Cole. Welcome in. How are you, Michelle? Good to see you. All right, let's run a giveaway. We got to start this off right. You guys, I have. Hey, Shop My. Hi, Cassidy. Great. That's good to hear, Michelle. But yeah, it was a mud dauber. And what's funny is that there was one downstairs as well that my husband swatted at, but he had a fly swatter. He didn't have a jewelry tray to swat the bug. But anyway, so Vintage Vanity was this past weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It was super fun. So I decided, because we didn't get to everything that I had cataloged, I never do, which is fine. I don't ever intentionally want to get to everything that's in my store. But I have a lot of cool items that are left. Thank you. But yeah, we had some entertainment. First, I started off with my large pencil, which just gave me a bunch of chuckles, and I hope it made you guys laugh too. Enter the giveaway. Enter the giveaway. But it's actually called Just for Fun and is by Eagle Pencil Company out of New York, USA. And it actually works. So I was getting a kick out of it that day, and I decided to start my show with this large pencil to see if anyone noticed. And the Snug Bungalow noticed, and someone else did finally. So that was a lot of fun. And then, of course, you did. You were like, "What's going on with the big pencil?" And I'm like, oh, I just, just write with it on the daily. No, but it was super fun. And then around the second item, we had a flying, what I thought was wasp appear. And of course, we're on a raid train and it's wanting all my ring lights. I have three of them. I have one on the right or the right side, the left side, and in front of me. So it wanted the ring lights, and it was flying at me, and I had to get rid of it because I couldn't continue on with my show with this what I thought was a wasp flying around. So I didn't know what to get, so I got a jewelry tray, and then eventually it flew into my window, thank goodness, and I closed the blinds and it didn't come back out, and it all ended well. Hello, welcome everybody. You guys check out my store. Let me know if you have any number requests. My buy it now is also fully loaded. I have jewelry at the top, vintage decor at the bottom. Jewelry is marked with a 00. That way it's at the top. But I have everything here in my whatnot space. So if you have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very kind of you, Snug. And I just put on some new earrings that I got. I had packages laying on my table over here that I hadn't gotten to since before vacation. So before those were like from June that I hadn't gotten to, and I finally opened them up, and these earrings were in there, and I'm like, oh yeah, we must wear those tomorrow. Oh yeah. Hey Mama, how are you? Hi Laura. Hi DS. Let's see, Despoon. Hello. You guys enter my giveaway. Let me show you what it is. You get to pick a hanky. I believe I got these from Danielle 919. Those of you that follow me know I like to support my whatnot friends, and I buy sometimes from them with intentions of either gifting it or reselling it. I don't mind resellers buying from me and reselling. I hope they can make a profit. But this one is a beautiful green and yellow with leaves. Or you can pick the daisy. And this one is a purple with white daisy. So the winner will be able to get a hanky. I think that's a sweet little giveaway. You can do whatever you want with it. You can nestle it out of a drawer like I do up there with that crocheted doily. There's all kinds of things that you can do with these. Use them underneath of your planters, that type of the thing, whatever. So you get to pick whichever one that you would like. So enter is absolutely free. And then hello, Sot, welcome in. How are you? I hope everybody's having a great week. And I'll just show you what I have available tonight. Let me give you a little tour. Well, the giveaway is going to draw in 30 seconds. Let's wait for that. And then I'll give you a little tour of what's on my shelves tonight, too. Let's see who wins. We don't have an hour to worry about, so we've got time. We'll go scan the shelves and see what you guys think. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's see who the winner is. The One Simple Vibe. Yay! Would you like number 1 or number 2? What do you like, my friend? I'm sure that you'll find a purpose for it, or you can regift it. The first one, isn't that pretty? Perfect for fall, right? All right, let me get this tagged for the One Simple Life. And if you guys are resellers here on this wonderful app of Whatnot, please feel free to share your emojis, share your upcoming shows. I got to find a pen. Whatever it is, feel free to promote yourselves. And this is going to Carla. Yay. You're so welcome, my friend. I'll ship this off to Florida ASAP. All right. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of a scan. And then you guys can also shout out if you see anything. Let me switch you around. And I'm putting my hand on there. You guys nauseous. The Snug Bungalow is going to be on tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern with plush and toys. This piece right here, I didn't get to show. I'm excited to show this one tonight. So this one is the 3 faces. As you can see, the top actually has 3 faces, and so does the pedestal here. Beautiful glass piece. I know. I didn't get to show that off this weekend. So I'll be happy to do that tonight. But I'm just going to scan through my shelves. All of the items that you see on these 2 shelves that I'm showing you are cataloged in the store and will run for auction tonight. I love that guy. That's a cast iron ring holder. Very collectible. Surprisingly, I was shocked that they had so many of them available or out there in the vintage world. Let's roll down here. But all of these items are in my store. The shelving units that are surrounding me hold items that are in the buy it now, which I don't typically scan. I'll pull off of them though, if anyone would like. But a lot of fun things. I've got baggies of buttons back there. Not necessarily vintage buttons. Spartina wallet, yes ma'am. And then the only thing down here is that this jewelry box is not cataloged. Okay. We will take a look at that Spartina wallet. Let me back up for you guys. There you go. Okay. Let me turn you back around. Thank you for letting me show you my shelves. We'll switcheroo. There we go. Yay. Spartina wallet coming right up. Let's see here. And I do have some buyer appreciation giveaways if I have any buyers tonight. I have those. And they're going to be, I have some doilies. I have the hanky. And then these are really fun. I thought I could give these away tonight. These are these are cards. They've got dogs, frogs. I have a bell, and then here's the other two dogs. And I only have one at each of these. So those are available. Not necessarily vintage, but I thought was super cute. Hey, Lavender Hair, how are you? Firebird Vintage, welcome in. All right, request for Spartina. Spartina wallet is number 48. Let me grab that over here. In excellent shape, beautiful coloring. I love the vibrancy of it. There you have yours, Spartina symbol there, or brand or whatever. It has a zipper pocket on the back, and then it also opens up all the way into the wallet. And then it's also marked Spartina there, where you would put your ID. And these do open little tight slots. This is where your cards would go. Your cards could go here if you have that many. And yeah, it's linen and leather, and that one's going to run for $5. And we'll knock this down to 10 seconds. And that is running. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate you. I hope that new job is going well for you, friend. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Now, if I have any buyer appreciation giveaways, you'll be able to enter those. Congratulations. So see, it's that easy, you guys. If you see anything in my store, you can either put in the item description or you can put in the item number. I do have everything numbered to make it easier for you. And we're going to go ahead. Good. We're going to go ahead and look at number one then. Number one are these pretty ceramic hand painted butterflies. These would be perfect for around a picture frame, I believe is what they were originally intended for. You could also put these on a gallery wall, add them to your plate gallery wall. There is an original sticker on there. It is hand painted lasting products ink made in the USA, but their little hangers are the little pockets right there. And you get both of those. They are the same exact thing. They measure 3 3/8 inches. And those two will run for $10, 10 seconds, and that is running. Sure. Hi, Brenda. Yes, everything is listed in the shop. If you want to click on the shop right there at the top, you want to click on auction, and that's going to give you a list of all the things that are on my shelves over here. And all you have to do, they're all numbered, and then all you have to do is just give me a number and I'll be happy to show it to you. Let me know if you have any problems seeing that. We will assist you, my friend. Okay, thank you so much for looking at that. How's it going, Miss Timeless? We're going to pass on the pillow for a moment. Number two, we're going to pass on that only because I've got stuff in front of it. Your grandma had those. That's so sweet. Hey, Thrifty Treasures, how are you? Hi, Vintage 3, welcome in. So good to see you. Is it hot there in Texas? I bet you it is. Man. All right, so number 3 I have nestled here in this drawer. I think, Snug, did I get this from you? Or maybe I'm thinking I got it from you. I know I got a yellow one from you that I'm going to repurpose eventually. But this one is yours. I love that centerpiece, that center section, but it's a beautiful crocheted green and cream dolly. It's 12 inches across. No, okay. I was thinking maybe. It's something you'd have. And this one's going to run for $4, 10 seconds. And that is running if there's any interest in it. So hot in Texas, I bet. Bless your heart. So Shelby right now is in Alabama. Trying to remember, shoot, I can't remember what lake that is. You know where it butts up to Florida? Is it orange? Orange something? Oh, I'm terrible. Good thing I got her on a find a phone or whatever. Let me nestle these bottles back in there. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I pinned the pillow. Did I just run the pillow? Oh, good. Okay. Whew. My bad. All right, up next, number 4 is the lucite and dried flour soap dish. Let me see where I have that. Oh, right down here. This one's so pretty. I love the dried flowers in it. So the intended purpose for this was a soap dish. Of course, you can put it wherever you may like. This would be really cool on a gallery wall, in my opinion. Add one of them plate holders, the metal plate holders, and stick it on the gallery wall. Do what you want with it. I love repurposing or using pieces differently than what they were intended for. It does have some feet, some cork feet that are worn off. Minor surface scratches, not that bad. I know, me too, Snug. This one is 6 5/8 by 5 1/8, and that's going to run for $6, 10 seconds, and that piece is running. As you can see, it's pretty nice size. Again, intended for your bar soap. And I appreciate you guys looking at that. Thank you so much. All right, number 5. I love this. What's fun about this piece is that I was with Must Have and Miss Timeless Wonders when I found this piece. It's a beautiful check glass. I know Miss Timeless is going to remember it. I believe its intention was to be a votive or candle holder. Yes, isn't that fun? Look how gorgeous this is. So I have seen these larger that are actual vases, if you will, because I don't think it did clean up beautifully. The hardest part was not cleaning off that sticker there that says made in Czech Republic. But I love that cubic, I think is what, yeah, cube design on there. It's like an indentation, almost like a thumbprint in a way. But beautiful piece. That one is 4.5 inches tall, and that one's running for $12, 10 seconds, if anyone's interested in that. It's a thick glass. Woo-wee. Really thick and really heavy. So funky. Kind of has a minimalist feel to it, contemporary. You know what I'm saying. Hopefully you do. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. Number 6, I love this piece. This piece could be used for a soap dish as well, a trinket holder, soap dish, whichever. I originally put this one in the art teacher chic braid train. It is enamel over metal. I like that it's lengthy. And look at them, like amber, beautiful fall colors. This one is 10 3/8 by 4 5/8. Perfect again for a soap dish in your bathroom next to your kitchen sink. And that one's going to run for $8. Let me back up a little bit. Need to fix my lighting, I think. A tad, maybe not. Let me turn it this way. There, is that better? Maybe that's better. That looks better. All right, thank you for looking at that one, friends. It is gorgeous. And this little trinket box, number 7, that one is up here in my jewelry box. Another butterfly. This one is plastastic. Oh, I took my paper away. Here's one. Oh, but no, that won't work either. Let me take you off of this. Ooh, sorry if I made you guys nauseous. There we go. Nope, that's gonna well, I said it might make it worse. There we go. But it's got a beautiful butterfly scenery on there. There's actually 2 butterflies, and this is just the lid. And then it comes with its shoot, octagon octagon shaped container. Now it is a plastic. It does show signs of wear, just like everything here at Tuesday's Fun Finds. Everything is previously owned and loved. It's 3 1/8 inches across, and it is running for $4. If anyone would like to add that to their box or start a box. Hey, Rusted Willow, how are you? How is Indiana? We're gonna skip number 8 because it's under a few things. We'll pull that out later. Unless you guys want to see it sooner, you just let me know. Semi-flooded. Oh, did you get rain today? We had a bunch of rain come through at work. But when I got here at home, it's like it was dry. So dry. Oh shoot, what was I getting? Oh yeah, the compact. All right, this beautiful piece. It does have a call out, unfortunately. And that is, it's got a mesh finish to it. This little piece that closes it up, unfortunately, is missing a small little rhinestone right there. So if you are a rhinestone, if you have rhinestones, you could possibly fix that up. I'm just not a big fixer, you guys. I'm just not. I love its original pad in there. And it also still has powder. Super neat. Look how delicate that is. I absolutely love it. Ah, and that's going to run for $10. It is as is. And that one is running if anyone would like that. Thanks, Timeless. Hey, Jaden. Hi, Glory. Welcome in. Missing one stone as is. And I appreciate you looking at that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We are moving on to number 10, you guys. Anything above number 10, feel free to shout it out. I did skip a few things because they're behind some other pieces. But if you want me to show you anything above number 10, you just holler at me. Number 10 is a double-sided mirror, and it is plastastic. I got this during the 127 yard sale. What I loved most about this piece is the wear of the mirror. You know, it's not perfect, but see, in my opinion, the wear of the mirror is what gives it character. My intentions wouldn't be to use this, you know, to look at yourself. My intentions would be for it to be a display, put some perfume bottles on there, like that compact I just showed you, lay it on there, kind of help display it, if you will. It does have stretch marks, is what I call it, through the plastic or the lucite. That one is 8 3/4 inches long, and that's going to run for $10, 10 seconds, and that one is running if there's any interest in it. So eventually what will happen, you guys, is some of these items may make it into my my buy it now. So through the course of me selling these items, they do make it into the buy it now. Sometimes I'll pull them out of the buy it now and put them in another show. I like number 11, I went ahead and pulled out of my buy it now for tonight because I kind of thought it went with our vanity theme. Let me grab that one. It's a beautiful blue towel. I love these vintage towels. I will never ever turn down a nice vintage towel. I wish I had the hand towel to go with this one or the washcloth, but I do not. But I pick them up anytime I see them because I think they're just fabulous. It's kind of like there's nothing better than a vintage towel or a vintage pillowcase. I just love them to pieces. Now I think there was a call out, and I have to remember what it is because it's been a while. I did mark this as is, and I have to remember why. That's the bad thing, is that I should have. Oh, I remember why. I see it now. See here where it's just slightly the fringe is slightly gone away from right here. See how it's finished here, but not here. So that's the call out of it. Now, if you wanted to use it, you just put that side near the back, and then the front part wouldn't show. But anywho's, it's only $4. It's 40 by 21. It's not, in my opinion, a body towel, but if you're tiny, but again, I'm using it for display purposes. Put it in your, is that running? Oh, sorry. Put it in, your guest bathroom, especially if you have like that country blue in there. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. We are on our way to number 12. Number 12 actually oh shoot, I keep forgetting what it's called. Um, oh, shoot, I keep forgetting. Let me see if it'll show me. Yeah. So it was originally an incense burner. I want to say a potpourri jar. I want to say potpourri, and I mean incense, but oh, and I'm folding this wrong. Hold on. Okay. Gotta keep things pretty for my shelves. All right. What did I do with that? Right here. But see, here we go. We're going to use it for a different purpose, which is going to be for, in my opinion, I think you should put some succulents in there. Oh, it's so pretty. So this one is hand-painted Japanese moriagi porcelain footed hexagon pot. And what makes it moriagi, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, is that you can feel the painting on there. You can actually feel it. It's pretty neat. So there's bird number 1, bird number 2, and then you have a lady, bird number 3. So you got 3 birds on there. They're in the color green. Made in Japan. But again, it would have had a dome to it, and it would have been originally an incense burner. And that's going to run for $4, 10 seconds, and that is running. If anyone would like to create a box with that. Miss Sassafras, what are you doing? You snuck in here, you little sneaker. Hi. Good to see you, Miss Sassafras. I haven't missed you, darling. Oh, yay. Hello. Nice surprise. All right, number 13. I'm getting hot. I'm going to have to put my hair up. Number 13. Oh, this is another beautiful piece. Oh, I heart this so much. That's here. Man, look at this. I want to be one of them. They are dancing, having a great old time. Look at their lovely, their hair. Like their hair is absolutely gorge, and their dresses, look at how their hair is braided with a little bow down there at the bottom. Just the detail is amazing on this piece. It even has like scroll. I'm going to call it scroll all the way around the bottom part. The bottom is just a lacquered black. I know the detail is just amazing. It is hinged, has like a brass hinge throughout it. And then it has a beautiful red lining. And that is just a lacquered finish as well. So it's not a material or anything. This piece measures 6¼ by 4 5/8 by 1 3/8. And that's going to run for 12. I think $12 is a fantastic price for this piece, especially what I have looked at or seen on the internet on some sold comps. Thank you, the One Simple Life. Isn't it fun? I just love it. Hide your chocolate in here. Thank you so much, the One Simple Life. I appreciate you. Welcome in, friends. How are you tonight? We are on number 14. So if you spy anything above number 14, please holler at me. Number 14 is a lug wallet. And it does have, I think I tried to find this pattern, and I had a hard time finding what this pattern name was. But there is a bird on there. And it has like them, trying to think of those leads. Ugh, Why do we lose words when we're live? It has a zipper back, and then it is double. So it opens up. Palm, thank you. The rusted willow. I swear I knew. Palm, I can't think of it. So there's one section. It opens up. And it's even so pretty on the inside. And then here is the other section. And it is called the splits wallet. And this is where your ID would go. So this section opens fully. And then I'm going to zip that back up. And then this section just opens up partially, like so. Does it have a coin section? No, I don't see a zipper pocket for coin. Well, except for out here. Out here could be where your coins go. But anywho's, it's nice and petite. It is 5 by 1 1/8 by 4. And that's going to run for $5, 10 seconds if there's any interest in it. Hello, Raven. I know, live brain. Let's see. There's an elephant too. Oh, well, look, there's a bird right there. A monkey. Monkey. Oh, there is an elephant right there. Good eye, Snug. I didn't even see the elephant. All right. Thank you for looking at that. Number 15 is up next. This is a celluloid piece. Here. You get these. All right. So you get a bonus piece with this. I guess you can call it bonus, but you're really auctioning on the beautiful mirror. It does have that like bakelite look on the sides. Some call this bakelite. It's not. It does have the beveling on the mirror there. It does have a shoe button hook that matches. And then as a bonus, not really a bonus, you guys. This is the way I found it. It is a damaged tray. So I didn't list this in the listing, but you will get this. And then there's that bakelite looking side, but it's damaged. It got some chips on there. And we've got some more chipping down here. And there is like a burn hole, I think, right there. But you'll get it. You'll get it with it. I don't want to separate them. And that set's going to run for $12. $12. Woo, there we go. 10 seconds. And that set is running. And thank you. Hey, JD. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. JD Vine. Yay. Hey. Thank you for coming back and shopping with me. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's run a buyer appreciation giveaway. We have 3 buyers and I feel so blessed. Thank you. Thank you. And you guys will be able to pick whatever you would like. I have a hanky. So you'll be able to pick the hanky. I do have 2 doilies. So you can pick whichever doily that you would like. Options and options. I do have some cute little hair barrettes, vintage hair barrettes if you would like those, or you can pick a card. You'll be able to pick a card if you would like. So if anyone purchases from me in the next 5 minutes, you can pick an item to add to your box. It's a thank you. Let's see here. All right. So we were on what number, friends? Let's see. We were on number 16. Number 16 is a glass paperweight that I love the orange color in there. Beautiful orange color. And it has 2 little bees stationed in there ever so gently. Here is the bottom. It does have remnants of a sticker. I don't know what the sticker says, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And that's going to run for $8, 10 seconds. And that beauty is running if you're a paperweight lover. Does anyone here collect paperweights? I don't. Um, and they don't sell very well for me, to be honest, but I can't help it. I got to pick up the ones that I like. All right, up next is another paperweight that I have. It is a frosted. This one reminds me, Lavender Hair helped me with the name, the Nestle coffee mugs that my grandma used to always drink out of, my grandma and my grandpa. That's what this reminds me of. It's got the world on there. Hey, Miss Cher, how are you? Hi, Lori. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, this is so neat. And I like the frosted and the clear. Here is the bottom. And that one's also going to run for $8, 10 seconds. And that one is running if anyone needs that in their life. But that's totally what. And you know what funny thing is, my Shelby, she's 20, going to be 21 in December. She had brought up those Nestle mugs before. She was like, Mom, these are so cool. And she showed me a picture of them. And I said, my mom's mom drank out of those. I remember sitting at her dining room table. And I probably sipped out of one too, like I was drinking coffee with her. I thought it was cool. Number 18 is next. Let's see. What did I do with it? Oh yeah, it's up here. This one's another plastastic piece. Now this one's in better shape than that other one with the butterflies. It has a beautiful, I'm going to call this bird of paradise on there, and it is lidded. So that's just the lid there. And then here is your base. And it does have like a scallop to it. And then this one is in much better condition. Almost looks like glass, right? So pretty, but it definitely is not. And that piece is going to run for $5. It's 3 3/4 inch diameter. And that is running. Thank you, JD. Appreciate you. Make sure you're in that giveaway, friend. Michelle can be in there. You can be in there, and Miss Sassafras can get in there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Timeless. Hi, Ginger's mom, Granny's. Welcome in. All right, anybody need any buttons? I have bags of buttons nestled in my my nice hammered brass and silver tone um, dish. But I have bags of buttons. I know that there's, I think, 100 or more in here. I know, Snug. You just got to go with the flow, sis. But bags of buttons, you'll get one. They're going to run for $3. There's over 100 each in each bag. Don't need to fight over them. I have like 9. If there's any interest in a bag of buttons, they're just all different colors in there. I tried to divide it up really well. If there's any interest in those. Okay. Thank you so much for looking. Who's our winner? The one Simple Life. Ah, I forgot. You can get in the giveaway too. I forgot. Do you want a hanky, the hair barrettes, a doily, or a card? Yes way. I think it's great. Hair barrettes. You got it. They're really pretty colors too. I like those. It is your lucky day. It's so funny. I was listening to Amy Lucky Lady. She is so funny. She is so lucky that she gets to say, "You're getting lucky today at Lucky Lady." Every time I hear her say that, I just giggle. I love it so much. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much. That's fun. Number 20 is this frame up here. I need to change what I have in there. I kind of thought I put this happy birthday card in there because I thought that this coloring kind of went with this bone inlay. Okay, I think Nate Burkus, is he a foodie or is he a designing? Is he a designer? Like a um shoot, what do you call them? Designers, interior designer. I can't remember. Designer. Okay. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking he was food. But he's so cute. All right. This is made in India. And I could have sworn exotic inlaid photo frame. Okay. I was thinking this was bone, but I don't think it is. It's probably not. Oh, I'm trying to show it to you and but I kind of like the matte finish to it too. Anywho's, this one measures 7 by 9. It fits a 3.5 by 5.5 photo. And that's going to run for $5, 10 seconds. And that is running. I kind of feel like this kind could give, go with any type of decor. It can go with like a modernist, but yet Southwestern maybe. I don't know. I was getting all kinds of different vibes from it. All right, passing on that one, not a problem. Number 21. Thanks, Cher. Cher, I was having the hardest time today with my internet connection. It was driving me crazy. I specifically had the hardest time all day in your show. I was getting so angry. It did improve as the day went on, and then as the evening, as the 4 o'clock hit, it got worse again. I don't know. Okay, look at this. Lucky lady with your ears burning. I was just talking about you. Hold on, guys. I gotta put my hair up. I'm getting too hot. Even though my fan. Oh, you guys don't want to see my fat arms up. Hold on. Whew, this hair. It's too hot. Really? Oh, might be a little too high, but that's okay. Whew, I was getting hot. Yeah, I was just talking about you. You crack me up whenever you are able to say getting lucky at Lucky Lady. I just think it's so cute. I love it to pieces. Hey, Must Have, how are you? Friends, I don't know, maybe I'm having a hot flash. Mm, I could put myself in a freezer right now. Okay, miniature floral brass bud vase. Look at how petite and cute this is. I love the little foot. See, this is another awesome piece that I didn't get to show off during the vintage vanity over the weekend. I just hearted it to pieces. It is 5 inches tall. It does have a made in Italy embossing right there. Cute little thing. And that's going to run for $12, 10 seconds. And that is running. I might be able to put this in the small size shindig, which is coming up, you guys. Small size shindig raid train is coming up. It'll be here before we know it. It's not this weekend, but the weekend after. Hey, Must Have. Next Friday. See? I can't believe it. Because next Wednesday is the blue and white aesthetic raid train. All right, number 22. Number 22. These are very cool. So the internet tells me these are glass, but the internet is telling me that these are mercury glass. So this is one coaster out of a set of 6. And it does what's come with its caddy. But it's got a knight on there. Aren't those super cool? Very shiny. And they are a set of 6. Now there is wear. Let me pull that one out. I should have had that one at the top. There is signs of wear. Everything here at Tuesday's Fun Finds has it's been pre-owned and pre-loved. Give me a second to put these back in here. I don't want to drop them, even though I do have carpet. But see, that one's got a little less shine on the sides. This one was probably used the most, I would say, out of the set. But it's got its cute little caddy. And that's Chrome Caddy. And those are going to run for $12, 10 seconds. And that is running. If there is any interest. And they're wobbly in there a little bit because of how I'm holding them. I know a good caddy is yummy. Oh, they are plastic. Okay, Must Have. I finally got into them boxes that from my purchases that I had made from my Whatnot friends way back in May, June. they've been sitting there before I went on vacation at the beginning of July, and I finally opened them last night. Oh, these were in there, so I had to wear them tonight. I love them. I actually need to improve my earring situation. I have some earrings scattered all over, and I need to improve that. But later, I don't got time to do that right now. All right, on the next is a silver plated vanity trinket jewelry box. Scalloped edges. I heart these so much. We'll always pick these up. I love the detail, and I love the patina. The patina is what makes these, in my opinion. I don't want this to be shiny. I want it to show its character. I love it, love it. It has a felted bottom and then a felted interior. And here is your lid. And I don't think this was marked. Oh, I think it is marked right here. International Silver Company. You can hardly read it. It's right there. International Silver Company. Woo, get on there. And this one measures 4.5 by 4 by 4.5. And that's going to run for $8, 10 seconds. And that is running. If there is any interest in that one. And thank you for looking at that. If you guys have coupons hanging out with any of the sellers, I know the expiration date on those, I think, is September 2nd. So those will be ending soon. I need to pay attention to that myself. I keep forgetting. So what I do is I don't ever go up and click it. That's like I don't ever get in the giveaway until I hear it the 100th time. And then I'm like, oh, I need to get in that giveaway. I know Timeless does that too. She's like, oh, I guess I need to enter. Number 24 is a jewelry box. Okay. It's time to get these bigger pieces out. Woo. Let me see. Give me just a second. I'm going to put my butterflies in this dish right here. That can go here. This is a gorgeous picture frame. I didn't get to show that off either on this past weekend. Gorgeous, darling. All right. So not all jewelry boxes like give me that unless they're like that green one that I've had, the teal blue one that I have had in the past. So this one is your standard cream color with a gold trim. It's all there. It's all pretty. It does have signs of wear, like here on the lid. There's some wear. It does not have the key, I don't believe. Did I mark that down in the description? I don't think it has the key because it does have an earring back in here though. I don't know where it came from. Hold on. Please hold. Oh. Guess I could have just left that in there. Okay. This one does have a drawer that pulls out. And it does have some discoloration in the drawer. But the cool thing about this one, there is a missing mirror. Oh, shoot, these are so hard to show. There's the inside. But the cool thing about this one is that it has a bracelet bar. So it swirls. Is that not cool? I've never seen one with a bracelet bar. I think that is so neat. So this could use some TLC, but that bracelet bar just makes it everything, I think. And $15. We're going to run it for $15. That one is running. And it's that bracelet bar that I just love. And I appreciate you guys looking. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let me get this back up in here. All right. We can lay stuff in there as we run through it. It is gorgeous, isn't it, lucky lady? If you guys are sellers here, be sure to throw up any of your shows or your emojis, your stickers, whenever you want to promote yourselves. I do have two little cute. I did find more perfume bottles for the next Vintage Vanity Raid Train, which has been scheduled. The next Vintage Vanity Raid Train is scheduled for October 12th and 13th. It's a Sunday, Monday this time. Sunday, Monday. So I do have more miniature perfume bottles coming up in that show. I just got to decide if I want to empty them or not. It's the thing that I'm struggling with. I don't know what to do because I don't think we're supposed to sell them with liquid inside. But here is the two that I have available for you tonight. This little sticker, unfortunately, you can't read what was on it. And then this is how I got it, was with a piece of tape on there on both of them, probably from when they were being sold like at a flea market or antique mall or whichever. But these two will come together. They are empty, and those will run for $5 for both, if there's any interest in those. And like I said, I have more perfume bottles coming up in the future. I'm excited about it. I'm going to have to get some opinions on the whole liquid thing. I don't want to violate any rules. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, up next is number 26. If you guys see anything before number 26 that you'd like me to show you, please feel free to put the number in the chat. This little guy, I keep showing him. I can't find a home for him for nothing. Where's he at? He's back here. He's so cute. Little donkey planter. Oh, and I love his finish. Vintage vibe. Hi, friend. I just have some fake little greenery in there. His intended purpose was for toothpicks. You can actually add matchsticks to him if you would like and put a little striker pad on the bottom. I think that would be fun. I may do that if he doesn't sell tonight. I didn't get a notification. Well, what the heck? Hey, Mr. Vibe. The vibes are in the house. And this little guy is going to run for $8, 10 seconds. And he is running. If anyone would like to take him home. Either that or I might have to put him in the small size Shindig raid train. Must have. Yeah, you're taking home my donkey. Yay. That wasn't a sympathy bid, was it? Oh, do you want the greenery? Must have. You just let me know if you want the greenery, friend. It is so adorable. I love the finish on him. The colors is so fab. And I picked up two of these, but I don't think the other one was as cute. Please, you do want it. Okay. And then, see, I picked up two at the same time, but I think that his coloring is better than this one. If you like this one better, let me know. But I think I like him better. I think it's cute. You let me know. First one. I'm with you. Okay. Perfect. Let's run another buyer appreciation giveaway since we have a new buyer. Yay. Okay. Enter, you guys. You get to pick between the hanky, a doily, or a card. So enter. All right. Let's see. Where were we, friends? We are on number. Scroll. Oh my goodness. I love this piece. Okay. I need an expert to tell me if they think that I'm right. But I'm almost 100% sure that this is a salesman sample. And my chat is intelligent. So if my chat thinks differently, let me know. Let me take the goodies out. Let me put those in here. Okay. The only bummer is that I think it's missing its back. I think it would have had a back on here, but it's not with us anymore. I didn't get it that way. But it is 4 drawers. All the drawers, I'm gonna hold this somehow. All the drawers, of course, come out and they have a green felt. And all of the drawers are numbered. Number 1, number 2, it's kind of upside down. I'll show you one more. I'm not going to show you all four. Number 3. So see, they're all numbered, and they all have green felt in them. And then it is also signed on the bottom, the person who made it. So maybe it's just a home piece, but I'm almost 100% certain that it would be a salesman sample. The signature says Leo J. Blum, Blum, 7/1/1965. But again, it doesn't have a back to it, unfortunately. And I'm going to start that at $25, 10 seconds, and that piece is running if there's any interest. And then, I don't know, I just feel like it's definitely a salesman sample. Could be wrong. That's just my inkling. Thank you for looking at it. I love it. Or maybe salesman samples are supposed to be smaller even. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not an expert on any of that. All right, number 28. Oh, I didn't get to show this this past weekend. Oh, you guys, this is so cool. 3 Faces glass lidded pedestal compote dish. It is absolutely gorgeous. It has 3 faces here on the knob. Man, I need to back up a little bit. Maybe I need to go forward a little bit. There we go. There's 3 faces on there. Isn't that so cool? She has was that a crown, or maybe her hair is just up with some jewels in the front? So that is the lid. And I don't see any chips or any cracks. And then I set that down. And then the pedestal also has the 3 faces. I know, I love it. Now, I didn't spend much time doing research on it, and I believe it's in excellent condition. Like, there might be a flea bite right there. It's hard to show. Maybe right there, like a small itty bitty flea bite up there on them high spots. But anywho's, it's fabulous. It's 6 inches tall, and that is going to run for $15. $15, 10 seconds. And she is running. Oh, and I forgot to show you the detail, like the detail of the bottom. Miss Sassafras! Isn't it fabulous? I just love it. Oh, Miss Sassafras, thank you. It is beautiful, darling. Who's our winner? Miss Sassafras. That's a double win. Congratulations. Would you like the hanky? Let me show it to you. This one is, this one is purple with daisies, like a lavender purple. So that's option number 1. Would you like a doily? Either one of those. Or a card. And these are your options. What would you like, my friend? Hanky, you got it. I got you. Perfect. Let me get your name on that. Look at me, I got time to write a name. And let me write it down with my just for fun pencil. Sassafras. You guys, I just cannot with this pencil. I just can't. It brings me so much joy. Must have is like drooling over the hanky. Sorry, must have. All right. This next item is a vanity mirror tray. Now I had two of these. I sold the other one over the weekend. And this one has just a little bit more patina on it than the other one. And this one's actually slightly smaller than the one that I sold. But it does have a little bit of wear on that metal right there, as you can, hopefully you guys can see that okay. The other corners are not, it's not as bad. They just have a little bit of wear on them. They don't have any rusting or patina. But it's a beautiful tray. And I love forget what they call this right here. Anywho, you know what I'm saying. And this one is marked made in China, which the other one from over the weekend was marked made in Hong Kong. The measurements on this one is 11 by 8. And that's weird. I have it pinned, but it's not giving me the option to run. There we go. Okay. And that's going to run, I'm going to knock this one down to $15 tonight. I was running them for $18, but this one will run for $15 if there is any interest. And it does have feet on the bottom with their plastics. Thank you for looking. Okay. Up and next. Welcome in, friends. Please take a look at my catalog. Let me know if you have any number requests. I didn't get to show this piece either. You guys, I think, you know who I think of when I see this is Bliss. I feel like this is up Bliss's alley for sure. But it is a little wiener dog. It's cast iron. I'm loving way too many items tonight. That's good. Not that I want you to buy them, but I like to bring good stuff. It's good to hear that, must have. So thank you so much. But it's a little wiener dog, and the wiener dog does have like a very, very dark, deep red rhinestone eye. It does have paint chips because it's pre-owned, pre-loved, but it is a metal. It's a cast iron. And it is 3 1/8 by 4.5, and it's going to run for $12, 10 seconds. If you have a friend that loves unique items and they have a birthday coming up, I think this, if they love dogs, of course. But I love that piece. This may make its way to the small size Shindig raid train. And we may start this off on that train at $3 if I don't sell it between now and then. Okay, and number 31, I did get to show number 31 over the weekend, but we didn't have any takers, which is totally fine. I will find a home for her. She is fabulous. She is a vanity jar or a trinket dish. Look at her, that face. That red lipstick, wooden box on shelf. Sure. Marion, I will be happy to pull that back down, my friend. I love her. I so love her boa. Her hat is in excellent condition. No chips, no cracks. The inside is absolutely fabulous. I believe I could feel, I can't remember, was it last? Like, if anything, right there. But you guys, like, you can't even see it. I can only feel it with my finger. And on the bottom, it has its original foil sticker. And she is, oh, I didn't put a measurement on how tall. She is about 5 inches, about 5 inches tall. And she is going to run for $15, 10 seconds. She is running if there's any interest in her. And then I'm going to pull down that wood shelf for you. I know vintage vibes, like, I love her. Thank you. All right, that was the wooden shelf chest of drawers was number 27. Let me pull that back down for you. Let me put her in a safe space. So I was showing this earlier. I believe that this is a salesman sample. The chest of drawers measures 7 by 4.5 by 8.75. It does have a call out, which is the fact that it does not have a back, which it would have had a back piece, I believe. That's no longer part of the piece. Each of the drawers, I'm trying to hold it and show it at the same time, and it's kind of hard. Each of the drawers pull out and they are numbered. As you can see there, it's marked number 1 with a pencil. They do have green lining to them. It's a set of 4 drawers. Oh, sorry. Set of 4 drawers. Again, all numbered. And then it is signed on the bottom, right there, by Leo J. Blum, Blum, July 1st, 1965. So I believe this is a salesman sample. And again, it does not have a back to it. And that will run for $25. 10 seconds, and that is running if there's any interest in it. And I appreciate your request. So thank you so much. I guess I should show you the top too. All right, thank you. Love it, hate it, doesn't have the back. Yes, I agree. They don't have salesman samples back then. Great. Okay, so I love that I'm learning that, Marion. So in the 60s, they did not have salesman samples. I love learning. Yeah, I wish it had its back too. So it would have just been something that someone had made, just a handmade piece. Joe just made it. Number 32. Number 32 is, I know Snug had some of these during her vintage vanity. So she has these too. They are glove dryer set. So you'd wash your gloves, and then you would put them on these forms and hang them for drying. And this set is going to run for $5. They're 9.5 inches long. $5, 10 seconds. Earlier they did, but not in the 60s. More than likely a jewelry box. Awesome. Thank you, Marion, for that. I appreciate you. I always say that my chat is intelligent. You guys are so full of knowledge. All right, up next, this is another beauty, number 33. Oh, and this is not in perfect condition either, unfortunately. Okay, first of all, look at the courting couple. Look at the green. Look at the colors. Oh, okay. So this is from what I have researched. This is from the 1930s. This is a 10 over wood jewelry or dresser box depicting an 18th century courting couple scene. It is 10 by 8 by 2 and 1/8. Here, let me open it for you, and then I'll show you the call outs on it. Again, a beautiful mirrored item. Oh, you guys can see all the things. A beautiful mirrored item. So that's a huge mirror. Now, it would have had a wooden divider. See where that notch is? There's also a notch right here. It would have had a divider going this way. So that is gone. But Daz is in the house. Hey, B Daz. And it does have some separation happening up here in the corner with that tin. It's almost like a foil. I think that's intentional where they had folded it over. But see how there's some lifting there? This corner is finished off and this corner is finished off. Oh, it's so good. And then here's the back. Oh, Shoot, I almost dropped it. And it does have its original foil sticker on the back. Okay, anywho's, we're going to run this piece for $20. $20, 10 seconds, and that is running if anyone needs to have that in their life. B-Daz is in the house. Hi, Bobby Dazzle. I was just telling our chat tonight, Miss Sassafras, your box is amazing. Thank you, Miss Sassafras, so much. This is so good. If this was me, I totally would have kept that. Thank you. You needed it in your life. That's great. I love that. Good. Yay. That's so good. I love it. Okay, more contemporary piece. This is really not vintage. Number 34. So those of you that are just, oh, Marion said something and I missed it. I wanted to see. And you have unlocked bronze, Miss Sassafras. You get a coupon. Salesman sample would have had dual handles on each drawer. Interesting. So like a pull, not a knob. Okay, see, I love learning. Thank you, Marion, for sharing that with us. I love it. Okay, I will make sure that I change my listing description. I love that. I love it, love it. Thank you. Okay, more contemporary piece, number 34. If you see anything above number 34 in my store, please let me know. Put the number in the chat. I'd be happy to show it to you because right now we're on 34 and working our way down. Number 34 is a Tiffany & Company. This is an empty perfume bottle. It does come with its box. So here is the box that it comes with. And then here is the empty bottle. It says Tiffany & Co. at the top. It does have its smell still. There's your little tag on the bottom. And I'm asking $12 for it. No, I don't trust myself. Start auction, $12. If anyone would like a Tiffany & Co. perfume bottle, here's the inside of the box, but it is empty. And thank you for looking at that. Appreciate you. Put that right there. Okay, number, dun, dun, dun. Oh, you guys, I've had this kitty for a little while. I don't know. I felt like we needed to soften up the vanity. And I busted out the realistic fur cat sleeping in a basket. I know it's not for everyone, and that's okay. That's all right. But it's a little kitty. Look at his cute little pink nose. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before, but they are for real. The little basket has a plaid little plaid pad in the basket where it's nestled in. It's just super cute. It has these cute little ears sticking up. Again, I know it's not for everyone, but it is 6 by 5 1/4, and we're going to run it for only $5. If anyone needs a kitty in their life, for real, like a fur and then looks real. Ah, thank you so much for looking at him. Number 36. I didn't get to show this over the weekend either, and I'm excited about it. Very, very excited about it. I laid it over here. It will come in this cute little box because this is how I found it. In this cute little box. A sweet little lady was having a sale and I bought it from her. Okay. This is a metal frame. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear it and see how the frame folds over onto that back piece of cardboard. Here's where you would hang it. 4 is already too many. And look, I know, little kitties. No, you need another one. And then look at that beautiful, like, romantic scene. He's kissing her hand. Then beautiful roses in the background. It does have some markings on here. I don't know if this is possibly a card. Nope, no more. But either way, the color of the frame is fabulous. I love that the frame has it's kind of like enamelware, and they have that natural wear to that enamelware. So it's kind of, I guess you would say this is enameled metal. Anywho's, $10. It's a 5x7. $10 I think is just such a great price for this. Lavender hair vintage. This would be gorgeous on a plate wall. Nestled in gallery wall, plate wall. Lavender hair, it's gorgeous. I love it. We need to do another buyer appreciation giveaway. It's so good, friend. Great grab. See, I'm excited about some of these things that I didn't get to show. But that's okay. We get to do it tonight. Where did I put its box? Up here. Hey, Blissy! How are you, Miss Bliss? You get to see my face again today. Buyer appreciation is running. All my buyers get in, get in. All right, and we are working on number, dun, dun, dun. Scroll, scroll, scroll. I'm going to get a drink. And I'm learning things tonight. I love it. Oh, you missed it over the weekend and you're so happy that that's great. I love that. All right. We are working on number 37, folks. Number 37. Yes, Blissy, I thought of you. There is a cast iron hound dog, wiener dog, whatever, ring holder that makes me think of you when I see it. So we were talking about you earlier, if your ears were burning. Okay, number 37. What did I miss? Yes, the pink one. Yes, I think of you when I see it. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm so glad that you got that lavender hair. I love it. Okay, up next, I stuck this one in here because it is kind of vanity, even though it's more desk. But you never know, you may need a beautiful pen holder on your vanity. Once I find where I put it. Oh, down here. And that's this piece. You guys remember these? This is Lucite pen holder. And then my thought is, well, no, I guess your makeup brushes may be wider than the hole here. There is a little bit of ink still down in some of them wells, is what I'll call it. I love that it has stretch marks. That Lucite has stretch marks from over time. There's the bottom. It's the same as all the other sides. But it's a pen holder. Let's see. Or a pencil holder. Yeah. I just think it's cool. I nestled it in the show. I don't think it really fits vintage vanity, but that's okay. I still think it's neat. And that's running for 3. I know, Bliss. It's still there. I can't believe it either, friends. But that's okay. I just told the chat that it might go in the small size shindig coming up. Yes. Nestle that down there. See, I even had that piece hidden. Wasn't even showing it. All right, we're working on number 38. The dog. You want the dog? You want me to run him? He's so cool. I mean, $12. Oh, I just can't. I'm going to show him again just so that you can see his lovely wear. So he does have some chippery to his enamel. He is a cast iron. He does have very dark rhinestone, like almost like a blood red rhinestone eyes. But he's fabulous. And these guys actually come in different figures. There's a mouse out there in the world. It's so neat. Okay. And we're going to run him for $12. 10 seconds. And he is a running. Hey, Choco! Look at my wiener dog. He's a ring holder. He's cast iron. Bliss! Bliss, this is so cute. Oh, I love it. I found him a home. I wish I could find tons more of those because they're super fun. Super fun. All right, guys, we are on number 38. How are you, Miss Chuckle? Happy Tuesday. Number 38 is beautiful. It is signed. It is a tile, a framed tile. I had this in the art teacher sheet, and I started it at $1 and there was no takers. I am now asking $18 for it. I should be asking like $48 for it. It's so good. And I believe it's a monarch. When I first looked at it, I thought it was a moth, but I believe that it's a monarch. Oh, who's our winner? Lavender Hair. Woohoo! All right, Lavender Hair, we are down to either a pick of a doily or a card. And if you would like a card, a doily. Okay. Would you like number 1 or number 2? Now, number 2 does have a little spot right there, but they're finished differently. Number 1, number 2. You got it. Thank you. And then let me write your name on it with my Just for Fun pencil. This pencil brings me so much joy. I just can't. 57 Grover. Hi, 57 Grover. How are you? I know, what big pencil you have. So I started off the Vintage Vanity Ray Train last weekend with this pencil. It actually says just for fun. Just for fun. And it says Eagle Pencil Company, New York, USA. And I just love this thing. I don't even remember where I found it, but it works. Like it writes and everything. But I started off my show like this. Like I was like, and I'm using it and I'm waiting for somebody to notice it. And Snug noticed it. And somebody else did too, but I don't remember who it was. But I was laughing so hard because it was bringing me too much joy. Oh my God, it's an eagle. Yeah. Blizzard thought she was happy to see us. That's so funny. Hello, I'm good. How are you? I'm great. You are so stinking cute. Back at you, must have. Oh, with her very normal size pencil. Oh, hilarious. See, it brings you guys joy too. I just know it does. We will forever be using it. Okay. Whew, so exciting. Oh, back to the tile. Number 38. Okay. Oh, this piece is so good. All right. Here we go. It is a framed tile. Now, the frame does have some wear down here. You can see the tile is signed here. I don't know what it says. And it's also signed here. I don't know what it says. So it's a gorgeous tile that is framed. I love, love, love the frame as well. And look at how pretty the back is. And you would hang it here from the wire. The frame itself is 7 5/8 by 7 5/8. And I'm running this for $18, 10 seconds. And that is running. If anyone needs this in their life, I heart it so much. And thank you so much for looking at it. I love it. I will hold on to it. Number 39, if anyone needs a willow tree to alike figurine, I know this figurine reminds me of my daughter and her BFF. You know, when you would take pictures, you would be up against each other's backs like that. Or you guys would be facing the same way, and holding hands. This reminds me of them. It is signed there on the bottom, willow tree, two alike. I don't see any issues with it. I think this would be a sweet little gift. 5.5 inches tall. That's going to start for $5. If anyone would like this one, either for themselves or to give as a gift. The brass vase in the auction is so good. You like that one? It's holding my buttons at the moment. Oh, number 40. We can look at it too, Blissy. Number 40. Okay, this is for the base only. Trying to not hide the I just have right now a standard shade with the doily hanging on top. Let me take that off. What you're actually auctioning on is the clear glass base sitting on a brass colored bottom. I think that made sense. It does work. I have tested it. It is 10 inches tall. This would be perfect, I feel like, for a kitchen nestled in on a shelf. If you wanted to, you could cut this cord. I feel like the cord is a newer, not as old of cord, still totally usable. But you could cut the cord, use one of those light bulbs, that you guys all do that are battery operated, I think. Anywho, the base is going to run for $12, 10 seconds. And that is a crystal clear bottom with a brass colored base to it. And thank you for looking at that. And no, that's not for everybody either. Let me put this back on there so it looks cute. But I've got some lampshades in the works. So I'm going to be working on some lampshades. Thank you, Blissy. I appreciate you. All right. And then this is for the shade only. This is a wicker weave lampshade. It's 10 inches tall. Okay, and this one just clips, has a clip in there, and it just clips on the bulb. Okay, 10 inches, and that one's going to run for $10. I'm sorry, 8 inches tall. And that one is running, if anyone's interested in the beautiful shade. They do go with everything. And I feel like these can be in more of like a classy look, even a boho look, a Southwestern look, a country primitive look. Like, I think these are so versatile. And then before we continue on, I'm going to go ahead and hop down to the base that I have pulled off the shelf, which is this one here. And that is this almost like a brass candlestick looking base. This one is marked nothing. It's not marked. I thought it was. It's not. Let's see here. 10.5 inches tall. I show this lamp with the woven. Okay, and that's sold separately. All right. So you have the white top, the brass looking candlestick bottom, and that's gonna start for $14. 10 seconds if anyone is looking for one of those. It does have the little switcheroo here. Again, you can snip this off, put a battery operated bulb on there. You know the drill. Let me put this back on. Okay. And let me put this back up here. Okay. Keep it looking pretty. All right. And then while we're down here in the list, I'm going to go ahead and show that brass two-toned footed bowl. There is signs of patina. It does have like a hammered look to it. It is currently holding my buttons. We're going to pour those out. But it has a silver tone and a brass tone. Hammered look at the top or throughout the bowl part. And then the foot is more of a brushed colored. There is the inside. And then on the bottom, it has a sticker here that says for decorative purposes only, not for food service, potential poison hazard. Just so you know. And it's 8 inches across, and that one's going to run for $12. Not vintage, probably more on the contemporary side of things. Don't lick it. Don't drink your wine or your beer from it, friends. I know it'll be tempting. Oh, shoot. You guys. Hilarious. Oh. Okay, let's see where we're at. So let's go back up. We are at, and you can throw numbers out in the chat anytime, friends. Number 42. Number 42. I didn't get to show this either. Whoops. Oh, this one's so pretty. Now, this makes me think of Lucky Lady Vintage. Yes. And look, okay. Ooh, that's a good, there we go. Look at the beautiful detail. It's almost like they're beautiful flowers. And then you've got your greenery off the sides there. You have this beautiful ribbon looking section. It is finished off here where it unsnaps. Let me show it. So it unsnaps and it has that cute little edge. There we go. Edge to it there. And then opens up and it's a beautiful satin. I didn't see any markings in it, no tags, but see how it's even, oh, so see how it's scalloped when you close it. Oh, and then here is the back. Very fancy. Yes, and it has a snap closure. And this beauty is going to run for 10. It is 9 3/4 by 4 3/4. $10, and that beauty is running. And I actually can show it better than taking pictures. Taking pictures of an item like this is so hard to show that detail, I feel like. Thank you so much for looking. Up next, if you like West Germany pieces, this is a fancy little manicure set that is marked West Germany. And I meant to look this up. Maybe you guys know. I meant to look it up and I didn't. I didn't end up doing that. But it is marked simulated leather. What is simulated? That's what I wanted to look up. It's marked right there. Simulated leather, West Germany. And it is a cute little manicure set. It looks like we are missing one piece, which would have gone right there. Oh, it might be missing two pieces. But it's a like a tan color, ivory. Just a fun vintage piece to add to your vanity. And that's going to run for $10. $10, 10 seconds. That is running. Has a cute little, cute little vintage zipper. The little zipper pull is adorable. Thank you for looking at that one. Let's see. We are penny number 44, you guys. If you're just coming in, take a look at the store. Anything above number 44, please put it in the chat. I'll be happy to jump back. Number 44 is the silver evening bag. Silver evening bag with the cute little chain handle. It is super shiny. And this is my favorite part right here is that that knot opening. So you flip this up and then it opens up. And that's such a luscious color. The chain can also hide away in the bag. And you can use it as just a handheld wallet or clutch. There is some wear on these corners. Hopefully you can see that. Just a tad wee bit on all four corners. And this beauty is going to run for just $5. $5, 10 seconds, and that is running. Oops, didn't mean to drop it. Unmarked. Cute little evening bag. It is a steal, I think. Thank you for looking at that one. All right, up next. Oh, I mean, who doesn't need a pig on their vanity? Everybody. Everybody needs a pig on their vanity. Look at that sweet little face. Oh, I just can't, you guys. This is Avon. Imagine that, Avon. Avon does so good. Look how cute. Of course. A little sleeping pig, Avon. This one is 5 by 2.5. It is a potpourri diffuser pig, and the diffuser is running for $4. This is where you would put your stuff in there, your goodies, and then it's marked on here, an exclusive hand decorated Avon design. It's actually made in Brazil. Didn't know that. Interesting. Okay. A picture frame. Decided to add this in from my buy it now for tonight. Number 46. Where are we putting you, Peggy? We'll put you right there. Again, another versatile piece. I think you can take that mat out. This is long enough where you could put something like one of them. I don't know if they're that popular right now, but remember when you first got to take one of those pictures? What are they called? When you use your camera and you used to take a panoramic. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sweet shops. I appreciate you. Yes. But anyway, so my thought is you take the mat out, and then I think one of those pictures would fit in there. I've never gotten one of those developed. Have you guys? Because the hanger only hangs here. It won't hang this way. Well, I mean, you could get creative. You could use a command strip or something like that. But anywho's, it's got a silver finish. And that one's going to run for $5. It's 11.25 by 4 7/8. And that is running now. If there's any interest. Sorry, I didn't show you the back very well. And thank you so much for looking at that. Up next, these are pretty cool. I think I've only shown these one other time. These are tapestry boot spats. These are so fun. These are so cool. Oh, these remind me. I come across some handmade. I was with Timeless and Must Have. I come across some handmade girls' dresses that are made with vintage polyester. Is that right? Must Have, isn't that polyester? Or Timeless? I think it's polyester. You know, the vintage polyester that's. Anyways, these dresses were adorable. Were they not? Must Have, they were so cute. So they'll be coming up in a future train at some point. Maybe on a vintage vanity, not vanity, vintage linens raid train, maybe. But the colors are so cute. Anyways, back to these. This reminded me of that, even though this is more of a tapestry fabric, not a polyester. Just didn't want to confuse anyone. The straps could be replaced. These elastic straps. Oh, let me get a hold of it. It is pinned on there with the safety pin. They do have buttons. Each one has one little vintage button on there. But they are spats for over your boots. They each have a zipper to zip down. Anyways, very unique, something totally different, not something that I see every day. And those are going to run for $20. They're 15 inches long, and those are running for 20. They're just so different. Never seen them before. Well, fabulous. And of course, the zippers are in the inside of the boot, on the inside of the leg, not on the outside. And the outside is where the button is, that vintage button. I know, right, Bliss? Shoot. I've been lucky if it made it over my ankle, sis. I'm just being honest. Oh, I'm glad I made you laugh. Okay, number 49. Number 49. I've shown this only one other time, I think. This is my childhood right here, I feel like. This would have been my jewelry box. And I think these are so stinking cool. The only bad part about this one is that it's black and it's not like a vibrant blue or hot pink. But these were called the Jewel Kit. These are a foldable plastic cube. I think I've had one in the past that I had sold. But here's the bottom. It says the Jewel Kit. Let's see here. Probably made in the USA. And you push the button here, and then it unfolds. So here you have a velvety section on this bottom. You have a section here where you can put some things, and then another section here. And then this one says the Jewel Kit. You can even slide rings in this little section right here. And then this pops off or opens up or slides. I'm sorry. Slides open. And then there's another little compartment and a mirror. So the idea is to have this laid out with your stuff in there. And then you just roll it up and it all closes in there securely. Closes up and it's a little jewelry cube. There are some surface scratches and things on it because it's pre-owned, pre-loved. It's from the 80s. And that's going to run for $10, 10 seconds, and that is running. If anyone needs that. Must have! Yay! They are so fun. I love it. And I think they're perfect for traveling, too. Thank you, Must Have. I appreciate you. Yay! I love finding a home for things. Okay, I was wondering, Bliss. I knew I had one before. I didn't know who bought it, though. Yeah, I love them. I think they're super cool. Ooh! Oh, this may be, no, I don't think you were talking about this one. That's okay. Number 50. We're at number 50. Wow. Okay, number 50 is the brass scalloped pedestal vase. I didn't get to show this either. This is the first time. I think this might be a 127 find. First, I just love the scallop to it. And the shape of it's pretty cool, too. Something just different that I haven't seen. I don't know if you guys have seen it before, but here's the sticker. It says, made in India. Clean with damp cloth only. Lacquered in USA. Made in India. This guy is 5.5 inches tall, and he will run for $12, 10 seconds. And that cutie is running. Yes, it was this one that you were chatting about, and I thought it was the two-tone. Yeah, me neither. It's a small guy. Oh, I was thinking maybe he'd come apart, but he doesn't. Just super fun. Okay. Thank you for looking at that one. And the number 51. I have had these when I was young. So I had to get it. And the main reason why I had to get this guy is because it's a country blue. It's that geese blue color, that country blue that everybody is loving right now. But it's a vintage nightlight. It does work. I did test it. I couldn't get this sticker off. I thought that was just a sticker and it's there. It's not coming off. So it is discolored. But add this to, if you're adding the geese, the blue country blue to your kitchen, you can use this as a nightlight in your kitchen if you don't have the space to do a kitchen lamp, that type of a thing. Or if you're going with a country blue in your bathroom, use this as a nightlight in there. And I did test it. It does work. And this little guy, I think I only have like $3 or $4 on it. I'm having to scroll, so give me just a second, friends. Number 51, $4. $4, 10 seconds, and that little guy is running. Powder blue is very popular right now. It absolutely is. My bathroom paint tile has blue walls. This is flipping amazing. You may run it for $2 for you must have. Do you need this? I'm gonna gift it to you. Do you need this, friend, in your bathroom? I want you to have it. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it for $1. And don't argue with me. Oh shoot, I don't know where it went. I'll run it from here. I'm gonna run it for $1 for must have because must have this. Oh, in 30 seconds. Fiddlesticks. I want you to have this. If it's gonna fit perfect, I think it's great. Just love it. Yay! Okay, ding, 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 ding. Okay, I'm gonna quit holding it now. Okay, let's run a buyer giveaway since we have 30 seconds to run one. Buyer giveaway number 4. Thank you, Must Have. I'm so happy I found a home for it. Savor the moment. You're welcome so much. I appreciate you. Did you guys get to see what Must Have made for me? And Timeless got one too. Hold on, I'm gonna grab it. Yes, we're doing show and tell because I love it so much. You guys Must Have made this and gifted me one and gifted Timeless one when she come to see us during the 127 yard sale. And it has a vintage enamel brooch in the middle. Oh, I just love it so much. She did such a nice job. And I don't have the paper up here, but it was wrapped in this vintage daisy flower power paper. Oh, it was so good. It made me so happy. I had to share that with you guys. I'm gonna lay it over here so that I don't hurt it. It's so cute. I love it. All right, back to the auction. Scroll, scroll, scroll. It was so cute. So sweet of her. So very nice. I was so blown away. So I was like, oh my gosh, I should be gifting you something for coming to see me. And here she is gifting us. And we got to meet her sister. Oh, it was fun. And then we ran around. We were all part of all kinds of different shenanigans. And then that evening is when we got to meet the Vibes at my Mexican restaurant. All right, we are on number 52. Another giveaway, buyers. Number 52 is the Sac Crochet Coin Purse. And I love these colors. This reminds me of my my new lake house, if you will. So the navy blue, a softer blue, a taupe color, and then kind of like a minty green. And this is made by Sac. It's just a one zipper deal. Yeah, it doesn't have anything else on the inside. It's marked Sac. It's in excellent condition. And that little coin purse is going to run for $5. Start auction, and that is running. If anyone needs that in their life. I love the colors. And we were driven by a chauffeur. His name was Sean. He was super cool. He got a little worried there, a little nervous while us hens were cackling, but he did good. At one point, he's like, Number 53 is a Vera Bradley wallet. Oh, you guys, I love my Vera Bradley. This one is called a bifold. A bifold. So it has a snap closure here. This is where your ID would go. And then it also has the wallet there. And then the other side is a zipper opening with one little slot in there. And that piece is going to run for $5, 10 seconds, and that is running. Thank you, buyers, for entering. I think I have one doily left, and then we have cards. Mayor of Mexican. No. I felt so royal. That's hilarious. Okay, thanks for looking at that. I'm looking at my words and not looking. Oh, number 54. This one is a vintage Hanes hosiery box. Now, listen, if you guys, from what I understand, I think I learned this from Amy Yoso Boho. She has picked up recently some vintage hosiery, Hanes vintage hosiery, and it goes for good money, especially if you find a grouping of them and you put them online. They're selling. People are wanting them, that vintage hosiery. Well, I have a box so you can keep your vintage hoser. Forget it. You can keep your leggings in there. I love the scene. Can't say the words too many times, tongue twisted. And it has a polka dot on the side, gold. And it opens up like so. And then there is your vintage Hanes. Miss Sassafras is the winner chicken dinner. Would you like the other doily or would you like a card? And if you'd like a card, I'll grab them and we'll go through them. There is some wear on the bottom. And this piece is 10.5 by 8 by 2. And it's going to run for $10, 10 seconds. And that is running. And that is a frog card. Awesome, Sassafras. We will get you marked down. Congratulations. Let's see. Miss Sassafras is getting a card. Let me get my just for fun pencil. Such a dork. Hello, Nest Nook Collective. Hello. My sons are frog people. Good. Do you need two? Hello, Fancy Mimi. Were we rated? Fancy Mimi, did you rate us? Yay! Hi, Fancy Mimi. Thank you so much. Welcome, you guys. Yes, Sassafras, I'm going to give you two. Because I have a total of 4 of them. So I'm going to send you 2 as a thank you. And then you can give them 1 each. Yay. Well, so good to see you, Fancy Mimi. You're welcome, Miss Sassafras. Okay, let's run a giveaway for everybody to celebrate Fancy Mimi rating me. Yay! All right, where's my regular giveaways? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I think I only have regular giveaways left. Okay. Giveaway number 2 is running. That is for everybody. So enter. Let me grab something. We're going to do this. This cute little doily. It's going to be my giveaway. Thank you so much, Fancy Mimi. This is as pretty as Fancy Mimi is. She's so adorable. If you guys are not following Fancy Mimi, please do so. We are Diet Coke lovers. I believe one of these days in the future, we will have a Diet Coke together someday, somehow. And I think she is a fantastic human being. And I love watching her. And I was instantly, when I first met her, I was instantly drawn to her. And we're pals. We're friends. So there you go. Get in the giveaway for that cute little doily. And those of you that have those of you that have just come in, we are working on my auction tab. And we are currently down at the bottom at number, I'm going to give you a number because then that way you can let me know if anything above that number is, if you want to take a look at it. We are on number 55. Oh my gosh, we're on the last item, number 55. So let's do this. Take a look at the store. Let me know if you see anything that you would like me to re-show. I would be happy to. Oh, I do have the pillow to show. But number 55 is a towel. And then we're going to look at the pillow. And then I'll tell you what, then we'll do a scan after that. That way you guys can see what I have. And if there's any interest in anything, you just let me know. But be sure to enter that giveaway, everybody. It's free. All right, number 55 is a towel. I hope I made sense. It's getting to be that time of night. The towel. This one's a yellow rose vintage towel. Oh, and I love the yellow roses. It's my favorite. Woo! Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. And I was saying earlier when I was showing off, I have a blue vintage towel too. This one doesn't have any mark either. There's nothing like a good vintage hand towel or towel set or whatever. There's just nothing better. Or vintage pillows. I think vintage pillows also. They don't make them like they used to. But anyways, this beauty is 38 by 22 and it is going to run for $8. $8, 10 seconds, and that one is running if anyone needs that in their life. And then after this item run, we will do a little scan. My shelves are, have been shopped on a little bit tonight. So oh no, we got to do the pillow. I'm sorry, I'm squirreling tonight. It's getting to be that time. I'm starting to not make any sense. No, they don't make them as soft. I agree. They're just not the same. All right, let me get back up here to the top and let me run my pillow. Because that's, I think, the only item at the top that we didn't run. Number 2. I had the pillow buried. Oh, the swan pillow is huge. Look at how big it is compared to my head. So without the ruffle trim, the pillow measures 14 by 14. And look at that sweet little swan. Here is the print on the back, which is the ruffle print. And then that swan is so gorgeous. Oh, I just heart it so much. And this pillow is going to run for $12. $12, 10 seconds, and that is running. If anyone needs that in their life, put this on a rocking chair. So good. Let's see here. Cottage core cuteness alert. It is adorable. I'm going to find a home for it one of these days. Because I had that one and I had a geese. And the geese went the first time I showed it. So the duck is just, the duck is hanging out with me for a little while. Okay, I think we're to the point now we're going to do a scan. That way you guys can see what I have. Check out my buy it now. Let me know if there's anything in there that you'd like to add to your box. Oh, Fancy Mimi, get out of here. You won a doily. Congratulations. Yay. Yeah. You're so welcome. All right, so everything on these shelves are items that are in my catalog. This right here is a vase. This is a check glass vase. Yay! And if you guys check out my buy it now, let me know if there's anything in there that you want to take a closer look at. I do have majority of my items here in my whatnot space. She is still available. We've kind of been, I had this displayed a little better earlier, but we've been shopping all of this. So this jewelry box is available, $15 start on it. The little lucite flower box is so precious. I agree. This is a paperweight. Yes. And those are brass vases. I have a for real kitty cat. These little butterflies are ceramic. They are a set of 2. I think those were item number 1. This is also a paperweight. It is of the earth. Reminds me of those Nestle mugs that my grandma used to drink out of. Thank you, Blissy. I appreciate you. This is an enamel tray. These are a coasters with caddy. The internet tells me that they are a mercury glass. I do know that they are glass. I'm not sure if they're mercury or not. Down here, I have a few wallets left in there. There's a Vera Bradley. What was this one? I can't remember. A lug and a sack, root sacks. It's just sack. I have a vanity tray left. I have the lucite handled mirror. That's a doubled mirror. We have the butterfly framed trivet. I have a Tiffany perfume bottle that is empty. It comes with its original box. I do have one compact. We have a 2-tone colored brass footed bowl that is full of buttons. The buttons are available $3 a bag. We have a lucite soap dish holder, 2 vintage towels. We have that piece there. And then we do have a West Germany manicure set. We have this silver night bag. And then this night bag is my favorite, actually. One of my favorites tonight. And those are all priced really reasonable. And then we also have, these aren't on the shelf at the moment, but I have boot pats that are a tapestry material. So that's what we have left, friends, for tonight. So let me know if there's any interest. If not, we are going to end the night. Let me switch you around. We're going to end the night and we're going to go find someone to raid. I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me. So I will be back next Tuesday. I'm going up to the lake this weekend and hopefully going to be finishing painting my cabinets. I'm going to actually be there alone. Shelby is in Alabama, Florida, I think at Orange Lake or something. That's where she's at right now. She comes home on Friday. I'm leaving Friday. Mark is staying home because they have to get ready to go on their salmon trip up to Michigan. So she's going to come home, help him get the boat ready. I'm leaving, going up to the lake so that I can paint my butt off. And then they're going to head to Michigan next Tuesday. They leave Tuesday night. So we'll be here together, me and you, Tuesday night. Nice time alone, I know. And then we're going to have the blue and white aesthetic raid train, I think is on Wednesday. Is it already the following Wednesday? Oh, man. Is it Wednesday? Oh, you guys. And then we have the small size shindig raid train coming up, which is very popular. My store is almost loaded for that one. And that will be the following that same weekend coming up. Anyways, I appreciate you all so very much. Have a fabulous night. Does anyone have a suggestion for a raid? If not, let me go look. I appreciate all my moderators, all of my buyers, or anyone who hung out tonight and watched us. I appreciate you. It all helps me grow. Please give my moderators a follow. They are fantastic people. And I don't know what my whatnot experience would be like if I didn't have them in my life. And that's just the truth. All right, let's find someone to raid. Let's see, let's see. I kind of want to go with vintage decor. Let's see. Vintage decor. Let's go see. Oh, I don't think I know any of them, but that's okay. The one that's sticking out is vintage. No, let's go with Jamie's Retail Therapy. I like that. Good night, you guys. We will see you later, alligator. Bye. Have a great rest of your week.